Hey guys, what's up? Nuno here from Mental Coaching for Sports, and the insight I'm bringing you guys is about mind and body. It has to do with your mind and in your body in your sport. Why am I bringing this? Because I recently got into a discussion with some other mental coaches and sports coaches who were wondering, how far can athletes go? How far can they go in terms of sustaining their fatigue? And so that has to do with their mental ability to stay in focus, keep going, etc., all those things we've spoken about. And the other side is like, well, maybe the mind of the athlete wants to keep going, but maybe the body is not allowing it because maybe he has some, this sports parent was speaking about low iron levels in their blood, and he was justifying low iron levels as the cause for the fatigue, and that it could be highly irresponsible to push athletes to continue going when there's a physiological reason or root cause for them not being able to go. Now, what I brought to this argument was like, well, first of all, just to clarify things about on the physiology side and on these low iron levels, I've studied a lot of physiology, and this sports parent clearly has no knowledge about physiology, because to reduce fatigue to just low iron levels, that's that's almost laughable, okay? Because there's so many other possibilities. Low iron levels could be a source, but you still need to investigate further. But never mind. So just to say that, now the body part or the physiological part is really important, as is the mind part, and that's what I brought to the discussion. It's like each of the parties will just be arguing, all the time, forever, trying to determine if it's the mind that they should be focusing on, or just forget about the body and just the mind solves it all type of thing, or the other party, which is like, no, the physiology will give us our own understanding of the truth. The truth is that each perspectives or each approaches are partial. They're partially true. They bring a piece of truth, but it's not all of it, okay? Because when you're speaking about the mind, you're speaking about a subjective realm. When you're speaking about low iron levels or inability to produce maximal lactate levels, increase in cortisol production, etc., this is an objective realm, okay? So you're speaking about sort of different things, different perspectives, but they inform you about this phenomena of fatigue. That's what we were interested in. So instead of just fighting each other to see who's right and who's wrong, use both. That's the insight. That's the insight I'm bringing to you guys today. So it's not just about training the body and checking the physiological responses. It's also about training the mind and see how the athlete responds. And now combine both, and you have a great recipe for top performance. That's the insight for today, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And so if you have, subscribe my channel just below and drop me your questions and comments below. I'll be sure to get back to you, and I'll be seeing you around and for next week. So have a good weekend. Boom!